Michelle Obama, apparently she might have a little bit of a beef with Bill Maher, who you think would have liked Michelle Obama, right? Bill Maher is an LA old school liberal. He's not into the woke crap. He's not into the woke crap. That's why I'm very aligned with Bill Maher on certain things, because we're not into all the LGBTQIA R2D2. No, 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 no. But you would think Bill Maher likes Michelle Obama. You would think he has some respect for Michelle Obama, but even he is calling her out for some of the comments she has made. Michelle Obama says America is not ready for a woman president. Let's take a look.
I mean, her statement, I was rather shocked by it.
Yeah.
She said, as we saw in the past election, sadly, we ain't ready. Okay, to me, this is logical fallacy 101. Just because we weren't ready or didn't like the candidates, Hillary and Kamala, doesn't mean we're not ready for a woman. Maybe. I think it's a bad attitude. I do. I mean, we said we weren't ready for a black president, and someone, I can't remember who, maybe she remembers, said maybe it just has to be the right one.
I could not agree with Bill Maher more. This has nothing to do with being a woman, right? Kamala Harris did not lose because she was a woman. Hillary Clinton did not lose because she was a woman. In fact, I don't think people even look at Hillary Clinton as a woman most of the time. I think Hillary Clinton is looked at as more of this sort of vicious, cold, robotic figure in politics, right? Sort of this figment of the deep state and politics as usual and the swamp. I don't think people were looking at Hillary Clinton going, oh, she's so feminine. I don't know if she can win because she's a woman. I don't think anybody was feeling that. And I don't think people felt that with Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris lost because she was an abject failure. And anytime you ask Kamala Harris about her policies or what she was going to do for the country, she had no answers, she danced around it, or she cackled, okay? Kamala Harris seemed like a belligerent drunk, in my opinion. She was a fool. She should have been nowhere near the nuclear codes. If she thought she was ever going to run for president again, she should have done something. She should have done something as VP. She accomplished absolutely nothing. So the fact that Michelle Obama says the country isn't ready for a woman, y'all can keep pulling the woman card. You guys can keep pulling the race card. It has absolutely nothing to do with that. People voted in this last election on inflation, immigration, all of these top issues that Democrats could have seen in their polling were becoming issues for them for years, and they botched it, they dropped the ball, and they did absolutely nothing. And it's why they lost a huge swath of their base, right? There are people who had never voted Republican before who voted for President Trump, right? There are people who voted twice for Obama and then came out and voted for President Trump. So you can't tell me that has anything to do with race, gender, skin color, identity politics. It has to do with the fact that people said, you know what? We just want to try something new.